It was the final, desperate phase of World War II. The skies over Europe no longer belonged to Germany. Day after day, massive Allied bomber formations pushed deep into the heart of the Reich, escorted by fast, long-range American fighters. Among them, one aircraft ruled the air with near-total dominance, the P-51 Mustang. But deep inside Germany, engineers were gambling on something radical, something that didn't follow the rules of air combat at all. This is the story of the moment when the world's first rocket-powered fighter met the king of propeller-driven fighters. By 1944, the Luftwaffe was collapsing. Veteran pilots were gone, fuel was scarce, and conventional fighters could no longer stop the endless waves of bombers. Germany needed a miracle, something faster than anything the Allies had ever seen. That miracle was the Messerschmitt Me 163 Comet. The Comet wasn't just another fighter. It had no propeller, it wasn't even a true jet. It was a rocket, pure, explosive power strapped to a tiny airframe. When its engine ignited, the aircraft climbed almost vertically, accelerating faster than any plane on Earth. In seconds, it could reach bomber altitude. Allied pilots began reporting something terrifying on the radio. A strange aircraft unbelievably fast, gone before we can turn. Picture the scene. A formation of American bombers moves steadily across Germany. P-51 Mustangs weave around them, alert and confident. Then suddenly, from below, a bright flame shoots upward like a missile. The Me-163 tears through the bomber stream at astonishing speed. There is barely time to react. Its cannons fire for only a few seconds, but those seconds can be deadly. A bomber explodes, breaking formation. Before the P-51 pilots can even line up a shot, the Comet is already past them. This was not a traditional dogfight. The Me-163 attacked like lightning, strike once, then vanish. Against such speed, the Mustang's agility seemed useless. For the first time, American pilots were facing an enemy they could not chase. But the Me-163 had a dark secret. Its power came at a terrible cost. The rocket fuel was extremely volatile. A small leak or a rough landing could turn the aircraft into a fireball. Many Me-163 pilots never made it back, not because of enemy fire, but because their own aircraft betrayed them. And once the rocket fuel was exhausted, the Comet became a powerless glider. This was the moment the P-51 pilots learned to exploit. Instead of trying to intercept the Me-163 during its attack, Mustangs began to wait. They watched, they followed from a distance. When the rocket fighter slowed and descended toward its airfield, vulnerable and unpowered, the hunters struck. Speed had made the Me-163 dangerous, but endurance and tactics made the P-51 deadly. In theory, the Me-163 was a technological marvel. On paper, it was unstoppable. In reality, it arrived too late and in too few numbers to change the course of the war. But it proved that the future of air combat would belong to speed. When Me-163s battled P-51s, it was more than just a clash of aircraft. It was a collision between eras, the future roaring upward on rocket fire, and the present holding the skies through balance, range, and experience. For a brief moment, those two worlds met in combat, and that's why this encounter remains one of the most fascinating chapters in aviation history. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more amazing stories.